last episode of Space Vikings, I mentioned that NASA had revealed plans to go back to the moon in the next 5 years. Well, shortly after that episode was released, NASA actually unveiled the true plans of their new mission, Artemis, named after the goddess of the hunt and twin sister of Apollo. The centerpiece of these plans is the Gateway. The Gateway is a space station that NASA will have orbit the moon, similar to the way that the ISS orbits the Earth right now, and it will serve as a launching ground for missions to the lunar surface. Just like the International Space Station, Gateway could potentially be continuously occupied by astronauts, establishing a permanent human presence over the surface of the moon, and it could later be used as a stepping stone for missions to Mars and maybe asteroids. The current plan is to build Gateway and put it in orbit by 2026, but what will happen in the many years after that? And I mean many years. To answer this question, we have to clear up a few things that we've been over in previous episodes. Previously, I said that the moon orbited the Earth like this, when in actuality, the Earth moves a little bit as well, so what you really have is this effect. The other thing I said in a previous episode was that the orbit of the moon around the Earth is a complete oval, when in actuality, it's more of a spiral, and the moon is currently moving away from us at a rate of 4 centimeters per year.
Goodbye, Moonmen. You say goodbye, Moonmen. Goodbye.
But don't worry, the moon won't be going away forever. You see, in about 50 billion years, if the Earth and the moon haven't already been engulfed by the sun, then they'll actually become tidally locked with one another in a much larger and much more stable orbit, where they only ever show one face to one another. After that, the gravity of the sun will actually cause the moon's orbit to decay, and eventually, in about 65 billion years, the moon will actually collide with the Earth. Why does this keep happening? But don't worry, this won't happen until billions and billions of years after we're dead. So hopefully now we all have a better understanding of where the moon came from, the efforts we've been through to get there, and what will happen to it in the next few billions and billions of years. And I also hope that we now all have more of an affinity for the moon using this knowledge, and that we value it more, and we'll all work together to look after its delicate outer shell. Why does this keep happening?